y'all, Cherie here with Not Sure What's Cooking. Well, somebody sent me a recipe to do in my New Wave oven, and I am going to try it out. It is called a $1,000,000 New Wave oven potato dish. So, well, hey, let's get started on this and see how it turns out. And let me know in the comments below if you cook with the New Wave oven. All right, first of all, you're going to need 4 potatoes and wash those little babies good. Now we're going to stick these in the microwave until they get a little soft. All right, now after you've microwaved those potatoes, I microwaved them for about 2.5 minutes, and they're soft enough. You don't want them mushy, but you don't want them hard either. Just take the potatoes and then just kind of dig out a little. You're not going to dig them out completely. And get you a spring-form pan if you have one. If you don't, it's no big deal. And spray the pan on the sides. Always use olive oil or coconut oil. Either one you can use. If I can get it for you there. Okay, and then spray that real good. And then just start lining the pan with the potatoes. All right, and go ahead and turn your New Wave on. Go ahead and preheat it. I'm preheating it to 350, 1800 watts. All right, now get some ranch seasoning mix. A half a teaspoon. All right, and then 2 tablespoons of milk, and then get that stirred up real good. All right, those potato skins or potato wedges, whatever you want to call them. Now, what you'll do is you'll get a brush, and we're going to just kind of baste it on the, let me see if I could get you up here where you could see. All right, well, that one just tore apart. All right, you're going to take that potato and then just kind of brush it on here on the inside of it and the outside. All right, now we're going to get 1 small can of tuna and then drain it real well. And then we're going to kind of fill those little cubby holes. I guess you could say that, little cubby holes, because that's about what they look like. And go ahead and fill those up. Now get some red roasted bell pepper strips. And then you're going to just kind of daub them on there. Well, you know what I mean. Just go ahead and put a few on. All right, now you're going to take the rest of those potatoes that got a little tuna in there. I'm using the same spoon. But anyway, the rest of those potatoes that you dug out, and go ahead and top those. Go ahead and squish them down in there, if I can get it all squished. So more or less, you're just squishing the potato back into it with that tuna and that those bell peppers. All right, it's calling for mozzarella, and sorry, but I don't have any mozzarella for your recipe, but I do have just regular cheddar cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on top. Well, actually, as you can see, I already did put it on top. All right, and then I squished it down like you said. Now, this is a great way to cook something fast and easy, and not heat up your house. All right, now you're going to get some minced onions. And then some parsley. Now, the only thing different I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of salt because, as y'all know, I like salt. All right, now take some more of that ranch powder and just sprinkle very little on here because it's got a lot of salty taste to it, and you don't want it really, really salty. But I like the salt taste and the sodium taste out of this too. Now we're going to stick it in that preheated New Wave oven for about 10 minutes. Oh, wow, look at these. Look at that. Man, that looks really good. Thank you so much, Baby Boomer. Well, does it look like the way that you make it. Let me know, Baby Boomer, in the comments below. All right, let's taste this. I am going to take a big bite of it and see how it tastes. Look at there, y'all. Ooh, well. Okay, well, I just dropped it on the floor, so I got to get another bite. All right, let me taste it. Let me get a little bit of that tuna. This is definitely a winner, Baby Boomer. Thank you so much for sending me this recipe, and I'm so glad that I was able to make it and everything, and I hope it lives up to your standards, Baby Boomer. But anyway, thank you very much, and y'all, this is so delicious, so delicious. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. And just remember, if you believe it, you can make this so quick, cheap, and doesn't heat up your house. And until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye, y'all.